Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Trilogy video. I actually wanted to make this video because I'm kind of an idiot and I didn't realize on this GTA Trilogy website, Rockstar added a bunch of other screenshots. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the extra details that Rockstar provided. As well as I do want to sort of break down slightly the trailer because there were a couple of points I wanted to just point out to people in case you maybe overlooked them. But of course, I'll leave a link to this website. You can take a look at this and you can take a look at all of these beautiful pictures for yourself. But with that being said, here is the description. We kind of already knew this, but again, I'll just go over it. All of these games are updated for a new generation. Across the board enhancements, new lighting, environmental upgrades, high resolution textures, increased draw distance, GTA 5 controls, targeting, and much more, bringing them all to life. And then here we actually have the three protagonists. We have CJ, Tommy, and Claude. And I'm not gonna lie, I have seen some people sort of clown on this because, at least to me, am I the only one here? Does Tommy? I swear to God, Tommy looks like something out of like SpongeBob. I don't know. He just looks a little weird. Maybe that's just me though. Claude looks pretty fine. CJ looks pretty good, but Claude's feet's a little huge. But yeah, I don't know. Something about this Tommy picture, it just makes me, it's like a SpongeBob CGI look. I don't know. Again, I may be going crazy, but look, let's go into the enhancements because they actually specified and gave us like actual details on the enhancements. So let's start with this left side and work our way to the right. Updated player experience makes it easier than ever to play these classic games, including GTA 5 style controller layout, improved gunplay and targeting with upgraded drivable or drive-by controls in San Andreas. So there are going to be certain specific game only upgrades like that one. Updated weapon and radio station selection wheels. I'm hoping that means all the music's still in because I don't think even in this they've really specified if all of the music, if they renewed all the licenses. Updated mini-maps with enhanced navigation. The ability to immediately restart a failed mission. Hopefully that also means actual checkpoints throughout the mission. And new social club accomplishments. This second enhancement tab is about the visuals. So you can actually see, we can look at these pictures in bigger res. I'll do that in a second. But higher resolution textures from characters to weapons, vehicles to roads, and much more for greater detail. A completely rebuilt lighting system with enhanced shadows, reflections, and more. And you kind of saw that in a picture. Improved water and weather effects. Obviously, that's something that's big. Enhanced detail in trees and foliage. Actually, I do wonder, you probably still can't swim, so that's going to be unfortunate. And then increased detail to foliage and stuff, and increased draw distance to provide a new level of depth and definition. And then finally, this one actually does confirm 4K resolution with up to 60 FPS performance for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X systems. I would imagine that also is for PC, but you're only going to be getting the 4K 60 FPS on the newer consoles. So that's something that's specific for them. And then, like we mentioned, the Nintendo Switch gyro stuff, I don't think anyone really cares about that. Here are the pictures in high resolution. You can see those reflections. They do look really good. Here we have the Vice City screenshot. It does actually look like this is the same sort of rain from the GTA 3 snippet in the trailer. So I'm assuming all of the weather and all those effects are going to be the same across all three games. So that'll be, I guess, nice. And then finally, of course, CJ in San Andreas with maybe a sunset, sunrise. I'm not entirely sure. Getting back to the newswire though, and the website. Here, of course, are the three pictures of the artwork. It all starts in Liberty City with revolutionary freedom to go anywhere and jack anyone. GTA 3 puts the center of the criminal underworld at your fingertips if you have enough guts to take it. Then we get to Vice City. Welcome to the 1980s. Experience Tommy Vercetti's tale of betrayal and revenge in neon-soaked tropical sprawl of Vice City, a town brimming with excess, ready to be taken over your way. And then, of course, it's the early 90s San Andreas. After a couple of cups for homicide, Carl C.J. Johnson is forced on a journey that takes him across the entire state of San Andreas to save his family and take control of the streets. So if you had no idea about these games, those are the descriptions for them. We have some more stuff though, so we have some more screenshots. I'm just gonna go ahead and make these all bigger and we can take a look at them. So starting with GTA 3, this is of course Liberty City, and we have the subway. You can see the lighting. We might have seen a little bit of this picture or a similar angle in the other Newswire post, but yeah, I mean, it looks decent. Here we have Claude, so this is what he is going to look like. I guess this is the high definition, you know, texture or model. I've also seen people say these sort of look like Fortnite models a little bit, which is, I guess it makes sense because they're both in the Unreal Engine now. Here we have just another screenshot from GTA 3. You have the cops, the LS or the LC PD doing something here. And then we have Claude getting away from the cops. Now, one thing that I'm a little concerned, because it has been sort of a noticeable thing in some of these pictures, is the lack of actual other vehicles. Now, this could just be something for these promotional screenshots because they don't want to like clutter up the screen. But a lot of these screenshots don't really have a whole lot of cars and stuff, extra cars in the background. But anyway, here we finally have Claude again with the flamethrower. Of course, we're getting a flamethrower back in this game and not GTA 5 and GTA Online. But I think that'll wrap up the GTA 3 part, because then we move to Vice City, which of course looks incredible. The neon just looks great. You can't deny it. Now this one does have some decent cars in it, so maybe it probably depends on time of day and stuff. Here we have a great look at Tommy. And one thing with Tommy is that he looks a little thicker. So people are maybe speculating that maybe that San Andreas, you know, muscle fat system is in all these other games, because he does look like he's put on some weight here. And you'll see it, I think, in this picture. He looks a little chunky. So maybe that's actually what they did. They might have put the gain fat or gain muscle in these other games. That would have been cool. But of course, this is just Tommy on the phone. Here we have Tommy again looking dapper on his bike, people running away. The explosions and like the gun little muzzle flash, I think that's where one of the bigger upgrades happened. They almost look GTA 5-esque, which is cool. Here we have another screenshot. Very bright in the background. This one does, however, show a pretty good shot of the actual gun models. So if you're wondering if the gun models were going to be sort of lower resolution, doesn't look like it. Those look pretty nice, pretty good. So I think that'll wrap up the Vice City part, because then we move to Grove Street to San Andreas. CJ, and I do love these clouds in the background. Those actually look really good. I love the lighting here. This might be one of my favorite screenshots from all these, as far as just like showcasing the game in its newness. Then we have CJ. This is his model. Honestly, I think CJ almost looks not as high def as the other ones. Like his face looks a little wonky still, but it's fine. Like I said, I don't really care. The wet road. It's not raining though. Got some blue skies. But that is cool. He's rocking an AK, looks like there. Then we move on to CJ on a bike with fire everywhere in the city. It looks like fire department over here on the left. Again, nothing, you can't really tell a whole bunch from this one. We have guys shooting out the window. I didn't play San Andreas, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't know. This might be someone important, probably is. You guys are gonna roast me in the comment section, but it's fine. Again though, the muzzle flash, I like that. And then finally, we have the whole gang here. This shot definitely puts CJ in a little bit of a better lighting, but then you have the other three right there. Now, like I mentioned, there was a couple of little snippets, I guess, from the trailer that I wanted to point out. And this is where, like, I don't know, it does look weird. Like this, it doesn't, feel like a GTA game like this. I don't know. Am I the only one who sort of thinks that? I'm still excited for these, but like this doesn't like, it just looks weird. I don't know how else to describe some of the character models. There was actually another one. It's this guy, and I know, of course, he doesn't even have a hand, right? This is the back in what 2000 whatever. And then if we take a look at him now, it almost like, it doesn't look like he's as serious. And that's one of the things I'm just sort of slightly concerned about, is that the mix of modern lighting and modern graphics with the old school, I guess, models, it might throw me off a little bit with some of the characters. Obviously, we're not going to know that until the game does release, though. But yeah, it was just a couple of these things. Like Claude looks fine here, but just this guy doesn't look as like mean, if he's supposed to be that way, coming from the OG. A couple other things though. Here is the rain scene from GTA 3. Again, looks almost identical to that Vice City picture, so that is cool. Actually, in this screenshot, we can actually see the higher resolution trees. So definitely an upgrade compared to, I mean, you can see like what even is that? But yeah, that looks good. And here's the explosions that I wanted you guys to see. The explosions are something that, it's probably just because it's in the Unreal Engine, they look really good. So like I said, still am excited, but I think final thoughts are, I don't know if I'm really loving this for $60. Obviously, Rockstar made these in a way that almost is how we all remember them. Obviously, they're not good looking back in the day, but we all remember them as being good looking because we played them. It's all that nostalgia. We played them 20 years ago when we were kids and stuff. And I think Rockstar did want to keep that, but I also do think that charging $60 for all this is a little extreme. And that's what really sort of gets me, and I think a lot of other people. Like for $30, all of these would have been incredible. But you guys in the comment section, I guess, can let me know. Do you not even care about the price? Are you just ready to play these again? Or are you sort of just like, okay, it's cool. We got them. I'm glad people can play them. I'll probably play them, but I might wait until they go on sale to buy them. Or I might even just play them on the Game Pass. You can play San Andreas for free on the Game Pass, and you can play GTA 3 for free on PS Now's whatever system they got. With that being said, though, that's gonna be the end of the video. Like I said, just wanted to go over all these other screenshots because there were a bunch, and they actually did specify some things. Like I was hoping 4K would be a thing on every console, but I'm guessing it's just hardware based because only the PS5 and Xbox Series X can get it. Also, I'd imagine again PC gets that. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video like if you enjoy, subscribe for more GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.